Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Duke Dome. York High School playing host to the York Holiday Tournament, and the microphone system is not working this morning, so we're going without lineups. We're just going to play some basketball. It's Platteview and York here in our first game. This is the third-place game for the girls' bracket, each team losing yesterday, so the brunch tip-off for the Dukes and the Trojans, and we are underway with York winning the toss. Yesterday, York, the double overtime loss to a very talented Elkhorn team, 57-50. It was the exploits, though, of Maddie Meehan, 23 points in that game, including the step-back three at the buzzer of regulation that sent that game into overtime. That was a Maddie Portwine three that missed off the back for York. Maddie was fantastic yesterday, 22 points for herself. The sophomore had a great game against Elkhorn. Her, along with Mesa Shireman, really kind of stole the show for the Dukes and kept things afloat until Natalia Dick and some of the other girls could get on the scoring column. Had a little trouble with the full court press, tipped into the backcourt, controlled by Emma Lewis, so a steal back after Platteview turns it over. They force a steal of their own, and they knock down a three right out of the gate, and it's Hallie Johnson, who was scoreless the first half yesterday. Ended the game with 5 points, and York, against the full court press, turns it over. That was a bugaboo yesterday for the Dukes, was the turnovers against Elkhorn. 17 of them yesterday against the Antlers. So 3-0 Platteview on the drive, and we've got a blocking foul along the baseline. Destiny Shepard in the starting lineup today for York. She had 7 big points all in the second half yesterday. We mentioned Maddie Portwine. Haley Pohl at point guard had 2 points. Mesa Shireman had 11, and Natalia Dick had 6 points for the Dukes in yesterday's contest. And now a quick foul on Natalia as Amber Bartley will go to the free throw line. And Natalia Dick, 2 quick fouls for the York Dukes. So Natalia comes out quick, and Addison Legg in for her. The second free throw good for Bartley. She had 8 points yesterday, has her first one here. Full court man-to-man defense. Portwine guarded in the backcourt by Emma Lewis. And another steal. That one taken away. Lewis ends up with it and is fouled by Portwine. So already 3 turnovers here in the first minute 14 of the game, forced by the Platteview defense, and it will be Emma Lewis who led the team with 9 yesterday in the loss to Hastings St. Cecilia. That final score was 52-36. Folks, the Hawkettes are going to be for real in Class C2. That will be a fun team to watch the rest of the year. 1 for 2 there for Lewis, 5-0 for Platteview now, as Haley Pohl breaks the press, brings it ahead and throws it off the leg, actually, of the Platteview Trojans, so it will stay with York. Looking up top, that's Legg right back into the corner. That is Shireman's shot. Short, though. And the defensive rebound for Amber Bartley. Here come the Trojans. Emma Lewis quickly into the lane, draws a blocking foul. Boy, the game plan early on for Platteview is get to the rim, and have done it so far. Coach Ron Coughlin got to be happy with the way his girls have gone at the hoop so far. That draws the foul on Haley Pohl. Her first, already 4 team fouls. 3 of them have been shooting fouls for Platteview. Of course, once you get there, you got to make the free throws, and so far, just 2 for 5. And now 2 for 6 as a team are the Trojans. So still just a 5-point game. Minute and a half gone by, first quarter. Portwine goes cross court. That was Maddie Pohl who is into the ball game, a freshman. Haley Pohl hard down the lane, out of bounds, last touched by Platteview. A no call there with all of the contact. Coach Matt Kern's like, well, you know, a lot of contact at the other end too that turned into a foul. Shireman right back onto the block for Portwine. Muscles the shot up and it falls through. Tough shot and it goes for Maddie Portwine. 22 points yesterday, has her first basket here today. And at the other end, Shireman blocks the shot. Can't control it though. Out of bounds it goes. It will stay with Platteview. Mesa Shireman, a 6-foot freshman. Boy, she could be fun to watch here the next few years. Strong hands. You know, you've seen plenty of girls that are 6 foot as freshmen, but they don't always have the strongest hands. Mesa's got strong hands. It will be a lot of fun to watch her in the coming years as she keeps developing and just keeps playing more basketball. The Dukes bring it ahead after a defensive rebound. Haley Pohl setting things up. Gets a play call from Coach Matt Kern on the sideline. Hands it off to Addison Legg. Pohl over to Maddie Pohl, left side. Well, tried to get into the corner, picked off again. 4 turnovers, 3 of them steals for Platteview. Great feed up ahead, and the layup is good by Hallie Johnson. What a great feed, though, from Emma Lewis. Key in the break that time. Hard drive, Haley Pohl, no foul. Here come the Trojans back the other way. It's Anna Kaler quickly into the front court. Man-to-man defense for the Dukes. 7-2 here. Just past 3 minutes gone. That is going to be way off, no good. And the defensive rebound for Portwine. In-your-face man-to-man defense for the Trojans there. Portwine, a spin move, throws it in the corner. Leg can't get the 3 off, and in fact traveled with it before she could do anything else. Destiny Shepard and Lindsay Stuckey. First time we've seen Lindsay into the ball game for York. Also Veronica Gunther in for Platteview. Hit us up on Twitter throughout the day today. Let us know where you are watching from and who you are rooting for. Tag us at Strive Sports. Let us know where you're at. That was into the backcourt, and they say apparently touch, so not an over and back call. So Platteview retains the possession. A 3 goes up and a 3 goes down for Allie Cool, who came off the bench during the last break. Already a couple of 3s. Hard drive at the other end. Official on the far side wanted charge. Official on the underneath the hoop says block on Gunther. And that will send Destiny Shepard to the free throw line. Boy, Destiny didn't have a whole lot going in the first half, but boy, second half and especially fourth quarter and overtime, she was kind of the one making some plays, rebounds. Backside offensive rebounds that resulted in a layup, resulted in a couple free throws one time. And here she makes both free throws. Also did not start yesterday. Destiny in the lineup to start today. Portwine does come away with a steal for the Dukes. And a foul along the baseline as Maddie was double-teamed, was trying to get it to Stuckey in the corner. They will call the foul on Emma Lewis. That is her first and the team's second. Natalia Dick back in for York. Anna Kaler back in for Platteview. Also in for York comes Haley Pohl, replacing Maddie. 10-4 with 3:42 to go here in the opening period. York Holiday Invite, third place girls game. And a tip and a steal up top. This is Kaylee Kaler, one of the captains, going coast to coast. 6 first quarter turnovers for the York Dukes. Up top, Haley Pohl open for three. Strong though, no good. Natalia Deck with an offensive rebound for Portwine from way outside. Maddie Portwine with 5 of York's 7 points. Yesterday it was her and Mesa Shireman, the only two to score the entire first half for the Dukes against Elkhorn, but kept the team in it. Down just 2 at halftime. And a steal for Portwine and a foul on Emma Lewis. Emma was disappointed in herself that she gave that one up. Hallie Johnson and Amber Bartley both back into the game for the Platteview Trojans. Into the corner, that is Eberny Alvarado. Just checked in, had it for a moment, gives it up for Pohl. Now Dick, top of the key. The drive from Shepard. And the finish, nicely done. Destiny Shepard has been a nice spark plug yesterday in the game and today in the starting lineup for the Dukes. They trail by 3 with a little over 2 minutes to go in the first period. Bartley on the wing, traveled with it. Haley Pohl, dribble drive, throws it in the corner. Alvarado, Portwine, good feed to Natalia Deck on the block. Her shot just a little bit off, kept alive by Alvarado. Shepard snags it then. And a pass up top, stolen away. Anna Kaler, coast to coast, missed the layup. The follow is good, though, by Hallie Johnson. Already 7 turnovers for the Dukes here in the first quarter. Still man-to-man on the defense. Shepard on the left side for Portwine, guarded by Kaler. Natalia Dick did a good job there. Veronica Gunther came out a little closer than maybe she wanted to, and Natalia recognized that, hey, this is the post 20 feet away from the hoop. I should probably drive at the hoop, and promptly gets the second foul whistled against Gunther. Shireman and Legg back in for York. The Dukes trail by 5. That one tipped out of bounds by Platteview. We'll stay with the Dukes. On the wing, this is Addison Legg. Nice drive, got to the rim. Can't finish the shot, though. The defensive rebound pulled down by Anna Gansel. And in the middle, that was not a violation. Otherwise, the gentleman in the striped shirt would have called it. And across the middle, a foul on Shireman. Mesa's first, team's 5th. So we've seen 9 total fouls in this first quarter in 7 minutes. We've seen a total of 11 turnovers, 7 for York and 4 for Platteview in this first 7 minutes of the game. 2 shots for Kaylee Kaler. Free throws have not been kind. Just 2 of 7 for Platteview so far in the ballgame. The lead, though, is 6, 15-9 with just under a minute to go here in the opening period. Legg on the left wing. Curl cut for Pohl onto the baseline for Shireman. Mesa with a shot fake. Oh, had a chance to get to the rim. Didn't take it, though. Pohl drives in, kicks it out. Now Portwine with a little floater from near the free throw line. The defensive rebound for Kaylee Kaler. 30 seconds to go. Oh, there's a pass over the top to nobody in particular. The York cheerleaders were ready if needed. Now 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Haley Pohl with her dribble up top, now over to the right side. Natalia Dick on the block. Natalia, nice little up and under move. Can't finish the shot, got it back, can't finish it again, gets it one more time. That again, no good. And out of bounds, Shireman got the tip off of Platteview, got it off of Kaler. York will have the inbound with 3.2 left. Or 3.1 on Sarah's clock. Portwine up top. Long range, no. And that's your quarter. End of one. Platteview 15, York 9. This is a great opportunity for us to say thank you to Cornerstone Bank, who is our presenting sponsor of the York Holiday Tournament. Cornerstone Bank based here in York, but several locations, 40 plus if I'm not mistaken, all across the state of Nebraska. And wherever they are in a community, Cornerstone Bank is a big supporter of that community and most likely the school within that community. And it's no different for us at Strive with everything that Cornerstone Bank does with us as an advertising partner. So a huge thank you to Cornerstone Bank, who is a member FDIC and equal housing lender and all of that technical jargon at the end of their ads. But a big, big thank you to them for their financial support, not only of what we do at Strive TV, but what they do in the communities and specifically the schools. End of one, it is 15-9. Platteview on top. The scoring, Hallie Johnson with 7 points in that first quarter for the Trojans. Allie Cool with 3, Amber Bartley with 1, Kaylee Kaler with 3, Emma Lewis with 1 for the Trojans. For the Dukes, it's Maddie Portwine with 5 and Destiny Shepard with 4, and that is the scoring for the Dukes. York 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And 3 of 8 at the free throw line is Platteview. Both teams 5-4 on their season record so far this year. Long range 3, that comes up just short, but an offensive rebound for Kaylee Kaler, blocked by Shireman and taken on the rebound by Mesa. Natalia Dick. And a flex offense. Portwine gets away from her defender. Throws in the corner, an open 3 for Shepard. Just spins out, no good. Natalia Dick, an offensive rebound. And a couple of free throws for Natalia on the way. Emma Lewis just picked up her 3rd foul already of this first half. 5 team fouls on both squads. And Natalia Dick took her until the 4th quarter yesterday to score, but gets her first points here early on in the second period. Addison Legg replacing Natalia Dick in the York lineup. Duke's down by 4 now after the free throws. Into the corner, that is Lindsay Hutfless, who just checked in off the front for the 3. Haley Pohl double teamed in the backcourt. Going to need some help, and Coach Matt Kern will bail her out with a 30-second timeout. We will step aside as well. York down by 4 when we come right back.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
15-11. York trailing, but the Dukes with the basketball. Minute 10 gone by here in the second quarter, I should say. Shireman up top. Hands it off to Portwine. Haley Pohl from the left side throws it back up top for Maddie Portwine. Just a sophomore. Maddie has a very bright future of her own, but her pass this time tipped into the corner and taken away. 8 first half turnovers for York, and then giving it right back is Platteview. They have 6 turnovers now. So everybody's still just, Platteview, that's a long bus ride, and you got to get up early. And York, even sleeping in your own bed, you're planning on having today off. Maybe a shoot around in the morning type thing as you get back into the, try to get back into the swing of things from the 5-day moratorium. A drive, and Haley Pohl throws it up and in. Haley's first basket of the game. In fact, her first basket of the tournament. Had 2 free throws yesterday. And a 1-3-1 zone here for York. A drive from Bartley. It's blocked again by Shireman. At least 2 I can think of off the top of my head already for Mesa, and maybe a third. She's usually pretty good about grabbing the rebound off of it, too. Nice cut by Portwine. No foul, and the defensive rebound for Anna Kaler. Anna brings it ahead herself. Baseline, Kaylee Kaler found from behind. That will be 2 free throws. Excuse me, not Kaylee. That was Hallie Johnson with the foul called against Haley Pohl. Her second. And Hallie Johnson, averaging about 13 a game, was scoreless until the fourth quarter yesterday in their loss to St. Cecilia. Has 7 in the first quarter, but misses on the front end of the 2. So just 3 of 9 right now as a team are the Platteview Trojans at the free throw line. Now just 3 of 10. So a 2-point game still. Chance for a tie or a lead change. If you're York, Shireman along the baseline after the drive from Pohl, no good. And Anna Kaler comes out of there with the defensive rebound. Portwine picks her up. Hutfliss along 3. Bounces. Good off the top edge of the backboard, but didn't go all the way on top. That will count as a long 3. Pushes the lead to 5. Right back to the other end we go, though. Maddie Pohl is fouled on her shot. And the freshman will get a couple of charity shots. Hutfliss just picked up the foul, her first, team 6th. So both teams with 6 fouls now. Amber Bartley back in for Platteview, along with Allie Cool. 5-point game and a second free throw. And in for York comes Ebony Alvarado. Dribble drive, now a kick into the corner. Hutfliss, same spot, she just made one. That's no good, but out of bounds off of off of Platteview. Anna Gansel was the last to get a hand on it. And the full court press, which caused plenty of issues early in the game for York. Platteview has kind of backed off of it a little bit as York has been able to break it a little bit easier. Now Natalia Dick kind of stuck on the side. It is knocked free and is taken away momentarily, and then a jump ball is the call. It will stay with York. Into the left corner it goes for Portwine. Maddie throws it up top for Maddie Pohl. Her three no good. Offensive rebound, Natalia Dick, and the finish. Natalia's got 4 points, and it's a 2-point game again. And now York trapping near half court, and a kick on Portwine. Gunther and Anna Kaler back into the game. Anna Kaler, hard drive all the way to the rim. Nobody got in front of her. Able to lay it in, her first points of the game. Pushes the lead to 4 for Platteview. Alvarado takes a long outlet pass. Onto the block for Natalia Dick. Strong move, can't finish though. And the defensive rebound for Kaylee Kaler. Platteview leading by 4. 3.5 minutes to go, first half. Trojans have not trailed in the game. Baseline reverse layup for Kaler, no good. Gunther a rebound. And then Natalia Dick saves it back in. The Dukes on the run. Portwine stops, backside, Alvarado can't finish. Boy, some good close looks at it, but York hasn't finished everything right there by the hoop. And we're going to have a 1-and-1 opportunity here coming down to the other end. So the foul was on Alvarado, her first, team 7th. Both teams are actually in the bonus. The next foul on Platteview would be a 1-and-1 opportunity for York. 1-and-1 here for Kaylee Kaler. Kaylee now has 4 points in the game. The lead is 5. No good, but an offensive rebound for Gunther. Back out to Anna Kaler, who knocks it down. So Anna Kaler, back-to-back shots, pushes the lead to 23-16. Portwine will reset things. Portwine, nice drive, got a screen up top and able to finish at the rim. York has been able to get that dribble penetration but hasn't been able to finish. Maddie Portwine now leads the Dukes with 7 points. Back to a 5-point Platteview lead, 2:20 to go. First half, Kaler comes off the screen, long 2, and Natalia Dick with a rebound. And then Dick almost tied up in the backcourt there. Here comes Shireman. Mesa got bumped, no foul call, just lost it out of bounds. That's going to be Platteview basketball. Mesa been held to, her defense has been good. About 3 or 4 block shots, 4 or 5 rebounds, but offensively hasn't gotten into the flow yet. Gunther takes it on the left wing, working on Natalia Dick, stops, throws it back onto the wing. Now swing it around, that's Anna Kaler with it. The drive to the hoop, Kaylee Kaler can't finish. Natalia Dick, the rebound. Dukes down 5, minute 25 to go. First half. Backside seal, great seal by Lindsay Stuckey on the backside of that offense. Backside block there. She draws a foul, and they call the foul on the floor, so this is going to be a 1-and-1 for Lindsay. The foul was on Allie Cool, her first, team 7th. So 1 for 2 there for Stuckey. And the lead is still 4 for Platteview. Kaylee Kaler guarded by Shireman. From the right side of the key, just off for Cool. And Stuckey pulls down the rebound. Just under a minute to go, first half. Platteview has not trailed in the ball game. They currently lead by 4. Here comes Pohl, got through the defense and put it in. Second time in this quarter that Haley Pohl has been able to split the defense like that and find herself with an open shot. Able to finish and bring the Dukes within 2. Now Gunther on the block, has it stolen away. The steal for Pohl. Haley up the right side, high off the glass, just rims out. But 2 free throws for Haley coming up. Kaylee Kaler picks up her first, team's 8th. 2 shots here for Haley Pohl. Addison Legg checks in. Maddie Portwine waits at the score bench. Oh, that one didn't hit anything. So Portwine in, Pohl comes out. Also Hutflis in for Platteview. .25 seconds and counting. First half, a 2-point Trojan lead. Kaylee Kaler brings it across the timeline, guarded by Addison Legg. For Bartley. Cool. Her drive, her shot. No, Stuckey the rebound. 8 seconds left. Portwine across the timeline. Shepard goes baseline. Nope, double dribbled it first. The gears spun faster than the body would move. 1.8 left for Platteview. Can they get a shot? This would count. Just off the bottom of the net, right on line for Allie Cool. At halftime, it is Platteview 23 and York 21. We'll have some halftime stats and a look at thank you to our sponsors. Coming up here at the halftime break, you are watching York Holiday Basketball Tournament on Strive TV.
My name is William Scarf. I'm a diesel tech here in York, Nebraska for Truck Center Companies. Before I started working here, I helped a smaller mechanic shop, and I did some work here and there. And then I started working on some engines at home in my shop. And then that's when I kind of got my jump with diesel. I've liked the experience they're giving me, the hours they're able to give me, and just the training and all the accessories. Pay is good, benefits are wonderful. Basically, they offer basically all benefits. Pretty happy that I was able to find it so quickly, right after high school. Basically, it was really jump right into it, and turns out to be a really good place to start a career.
Teens drink 1/4 of all alcohol sold in Nebraska. That's 2 times the national average, 5th worst in the nation. But there's something proven to stop teen binge drinking. It's called parenting, and there is one parenting style that works best. Learn more about the parenting style that works against teen drinking. Talkaboutalcohol.org.